Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening so far. I think we're going to be doing a long stream tonight. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to play like 3 different games tonight. We'll start with Genshin Impact. And unless this final part of the quest we've been working on for the last week or so is just like super long, I think we'll probably get some Celeste in here tonight as well.
Add Astra.
Afterward, okay. Yeah, this is the final quest. Wait until 2 days later. Why are they making us wait so damn long? Okay, well. I guess we'll do this. Bruh. Alright.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Goodness, okay. So yeah, I think we gotta wait another day, it looks like. What does Froggy want?
Definitely be something that catches your eye.
Wants to fight? Oh, well, I guess actually I've never seen anybody that came to a world because they wanted to fight enemies, but okay. Sure, why not?
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Of course, I think that means I can't do my quest that I was gonna do. Yeah, it's not letting me do it now.
Rebooting. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in Wolfendom.
Ain't like I can really do anything. Well, well, damn. Okay. Bro, am I? Hold on.
Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy. Laid bare. Shine no longer.
Bro.
Busted. Take it easy. Here comes the catch. Myself a little.
Bro.
Look at me. Just once more.
Only in the grip of winter do people truly appreciate the warmth of flames.
Let me scrub. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy. Here comes the catch. Delving the merrier. Look at me. Just once more.
Okay. Well, they're gone now, so. Bro, because of that, it didn't register my 2-day. Bro. This is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Sorry. Harlachino. Dude, are you telling me I have to wait the Bro, come on already. This is... like...
It's been a while since our last adventure. Oh, Paimon wonders how Mini Durin is getting along in Simulanka. Let's go to the Forest of Blessings and take a look.
Here's your 2 magic tonics.
Why, thank you, young lady. And might I add that you're looking quite lovely today. Jean, come on, take a seat and let's have a drink. I ordered one for you as well.
Bro, those two got roped into this shit too?
But is this really appropriate? I mean...
Still worried about Klee? Relax. Albedo's with her. She'll be fine.
Kaya and Master Jean! What are you two doing here?
Oh, look who it is. The Traveler and Paimon. You must be the pleasant surprise that Miss Alice told us about.
Greetings to you both. This is one place I didn't expect to run into you two.
The locals here have been talking non-stop about some brave heroes who saved the world. Let me guess. You two have been up to your old tricks.
Well, not just us. We only played a small part. You could say we were 2 members of the Heroes Adventure Team.
Still sounds mighty impressive to me. As ever, our honorary knight is making us proud wherever they roam.
Did I hear you talking about Alice and Klee?
That's right. We received a letter of invitation from Miss Alice, proposing that we take Klee for a vacation in Fairyland when work dies down.
I wasn't sure what she meant by Fairyland at first, but if my eyes are not deceiving me, she was being quite literal.
Klee ran off excitedly as soon as we arrived. I'm a little worried about her, but Albedo insisted he would look after her while we do our own thing.
We could hardly say no to such a considerate offer, so I took it upon myself to bring Jean to the nearest tavern we could find.
Any excuse for a drink, huh?
Well, we are on vacation. It's only fair that we get to indulge ourselves a little.
You're right. I should make an effort to relax and unwind. It's what Miss Alice would want, after all.
Oh, wait, Kaya? What exactly did you order from the bar?
The house special, of course. Best way to get a taste of the local culture. Why are you making that face, Paimon?
Nothing. I was just perpetually amused by your lifestyle, that's all. Go on, drink up.
Something tells me I need to tread carefully here. Let's see, it's got a lovely color, but how about the taste? Ah,
I think maybe I'll pass. But it's such a shame to waste it.
all right, Paimon. Well played.
Well, Paimon got burned too, if it's any consolation. It's nothing personal.
Oh, by the way, we weren't the only ones who got invited here. I saw Kale earlier. She didn't see me, though. She was making a beeline for that big tree.
Kale?
The Kingdom of Breezes and Bells, you mean? Oh, this is turning into a huge reunion! Maybe we should go say hi to her!
Hey, what's up, Ox?
All right, well, give her my regards.
Doing a long stream tonight.
Thank you. Enjoy your time here, too.
Going to meet Kale. Oh. One of these. Okay. Oh. God, I keep doing the wrong thing here. Oh, fuck. Alright, hold on. Don't do that. Bro, I didn't. Okay. Whoop! Oh, I see. Really? How come? 'Cause I'm bored, that's why. Got nothing better to do. Fuck. I did not mean to do that. By the skin of my teeth. Okay.
An impressive bounty.
And there she
The
is.
structure of the tree houses here is nothing short of amazing. I have to write it down so I can tell Master Tainari all about it later. Hey, Kale! You scared me. Traveler and Paimon? You got invited here too?
Not really.
Yep. Well, they sort of skipped the invitation part, but
Yeah.
anyway, what you doing out here? Something caught your eye? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to observe and summarize the structures of the trees here, and also the animals that live here. Well, the residents, I guess? I still can't get over the fact that they're all someone's origami handiwork. Once a forest ranger, always a forest ranger, huh? Not sure you'll be able to apply much of what you learn here back home, though, with this being a magical world and everything. What? Over there, by the giant footprint, have those houses always been there? Oh, those? The local flying squirrels told me that they were built by a small dragon and some guy wearing a hat. Oh, that must have been Minnie Durin and Hat Guy. Any idea where they went?
So we'll be doing
Supposedly, after building the houses,
Celeste after this. least I think so.
Constellation Metropole? Did I say that right? Yep, you got it. Oh, also, when the locals mentioned the dragon, did they seem at all, did they say how they felt about him at all?
Yeah,
Now that you mention it,
I'm gonna
the
be
atmosphere changed a little when they talked about him.
getting a PlayStation
Oh,
5
no.
for my birthday.
They mentioned some stuff along the lines of past misunderstandings
So I'll probably
and welcoming new
stream some
members.
stuff off
I
there.
only just got here, so I know very little about what has happened in the past. They seemed genuinely grateful for the houses, though, and said they were going to plan a welcome party. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Sounds like the forest has begun to accept him. It's a step in the right direction.
My birthday's in a couple weeks, by the way.
Are you looking for that small dragon? Yeah, he's a new friend we made after we arrived here. No way! Really?
Sieg
I'm getting more
scream?
and more interested in your story.
Ugh.
No. I've got to save it for next time. For now, I've got to make the most out of my time in this wonderful world. Oh, there's no rush.
Fuck.
Just take it slow and enjoy yourself. Like Kaya. Oh, he sends his regards, by the way. Oh, Mr. Kaya is here too? Then I've got to go say hi to him. Well, right now he's at the tavern and he probably won't be leaving until he's drunk. Not that he'll ever reach that point because his alcohol tolerance is so high. Basically, it's Kaya. You know where to find him. You make a good point, Paimon. Then I'll focus on exploring for now and go catch up with him later. Shall we go
Thank
pay a
you.
visit to the Metropole Traveler? Maybe Minnie, Durin, and Hatkai are still there. Oh, right. By the way, something pretty interesting has been happening in Sumeru recently. Master Shinari has been working really hard on it, so if you have time, definitely go and check it out. Sounds good. We'll find some time in our schedule.
Take it easy, Kale.
Of course. See you later.
Well, seems like this is the kind of typical throwaway final mission that they tend to put in some of these events where you just go around and talk to various characters. Probably because they feel guilty about them not getting any screen time lately. So they just shove them into a hey there, how are you? Kind of quest thing. Wait, where? Okay, right. Is it Mona?
What? Are my eyes deceiving me? There is no way. I can't believe it.
Hey, Mona! We heard you muttering from a long way away. What's up? Oh, is your scry glass acting up again?
Third best girl, right here.
Oh, it's you, the saviors of this world. My scry glass is fine, but I'm not sure I can say the same about my eyes. Look,
Wait,
look at this statue.
what's wrong with her eyes?
What? Is it broken or something? Looks fine to Paimon. That's your master, right? AKA the goddess of prophecy?
I refuse to believe it. There's no way that old hag looks anything like this.
Maybe she did when she was younger.
When she was younger. Oh, actually, now that you mention it, this does remind me of the fashionista phase she wrote about in her diary. She can't hear me, can she? I swear I just got chills down my spine.
Either way, it's probably a little rude to talk about her right under her statue. But how do you know it's a statue of her if you never saw her as a young woman?
I did a quick scry when I came into this world, and when I saw the stars' reflections, I was at a loss for words. It looks like fate in Simulanka is based directly on Tevat. A projection of real-world fate to form an image of reality. Or in layman's terms, basically, the creator made this world inside a mirror or a lake, and this world is the reflection.
Still sounds pretty impressive.
The more I scried, the more familiar everything looked. It's her work, there's no doubt about it. Even so, everything's far more complex than I'd imagined. Trying to decipher it all is giving me quite a headache. I also asked the locals about her. They call her she who has dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. Not even a pretense of humility. Clearly, she let the role of creator goddess get to her head. Not that I'm surprised in the least, of course. It certainly matches the tone of her diary. Anyway, we should change the topic.
Bro, I don't know if I have ever heard Mona use that tone of voice before.
Oh, so Mona, have you seen a small dragon around by any chance? He's about the same size as Paimon, but with tiny little wings.
Ah, you mean the one that caused all that trouble? I haven't seen him for myself, but I heard that he came to the Metropole not long ago to formally apologize for his actions. Apparently, he brought a huge stash of Toitanium and plant oil to make amends. Most people accepted his apology, although there are some who said that they'll reserve judgment until they've seen how he acts in the future.
Oh, okay. Do you know where we can find him?
One moment. It looks like he's at the Broken Sea. There's a big group of people with him, too.
Cool. Wanna come with us? We can introduce you.
I think I'll sit this one out. This might be the closest I ever get to meeting the old hag in her youth, so I think I'll spend some time seeing what else I can glean from her grand design. You guys have fun.
Thanks for your astrological assistance.
Anytime.
We'll be off now. See you later, Mona.
Okay.
Osvaldo Hafnavines! Dost thou see what I am seeing? Tell me that my all-perceiving Aug de Verurtelung deceiveth me not.
Wait, is that Oz's full name? Osvaldo Rafnavines? Bro, I swear to God, whatever official is in this, it's like there's a fucking new name for either her or for Oz, like every single time. It's crazy, bro. I mean, how many different freaking names has she come up with now?
Your eyes see true, mein Fräulein.
By the way, second best girl. So we went from third best girl to second best.
Very well. Then, as sovereign ruler of the Immenachreich, I extend to you both my greetings, O Night Dragon from the land of the Thousand Stars and his hat-wearing servant.
Who did you just call a servant?
What mein Fräulein means to say is, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. But Hat Guy's not my servant. He's my friend.
Now you're over-explaining.
Hat Guy, Mini Durin! Found you at last. Whoa, and Fischl's with you too?
Oh, greetings, Outlander blessed by the Immenachreich. How honored you are to meet your prinzessin beneath the stars of another sky. Clearly a decision made by fate itself.
I echo your sentiments, Your Highness.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Solo got 2 teammates, Pan.
Greetings. You both look well.
Hey there, Glee! Have you been having fun here? train that was really long, and a huge, huge castle, and a king lives there and everything.
Rage baited him into
I've been taking Klee to see all the sights. It's been a very enriching experience. Alice's magic is truly outstanding.
Yeah, Mom's amazing. Klee wants to build a great big house now, too.
So, your mom and my mom were friends?
Mm-hmm. Our moms were friends, which makes you my big brother. My mom used to read your mom's stories to me all the time. They were great.
Big brother?
You're part of the family now.
Wow. Thank you, Klee. Can I go play with Klee, Hat Guy?
Suit yourself.
Albedo, can I?
Go on. Just don't go too far away. I'll come pick you up later.
Yay! Come on, Mini Durin. Do you want to come play with us too, Fischl?
Your princessin accepts your invitation. Rejoice! Though you may be concealed by fog, still you shall have the good fortune to witness the true might of the Aug de Vertelang.
Concealed by fog? Bro, what is she talking about?
What Mein Fräulein means to say is, perhaps we can all play hide and seek together. Mein Fräulein is it.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're playing hide and seek and she has... Okay. She's taking the metaphors like way too... I mean, like stretching them way too far, bro.
Hooray! I love hide and seek!
Oh, me too!
To return to our previous discussion, Mr. Hat Guy, you were telling me about a prophecy?
I heard B talking to M. What she said was...
Since you're so persistent,
Oh no.
let me tell you a secret.
We gotta sit through another conversation of
child
these
will one
people
day
or whatever.
rise from the dead.
Is she
Oh,
saying that
okay.
Dragonspine Durin will come back to life?
Damn, I thought we were getting ready to go through a like 10-minute fucking conversation or something. I'm shocked.
I only heard it in a memory, so don't hold me to it.
Understood. My recent observations at Dragonspine lend credence to this prophecy as well. Durin's heart has slowly but surely been growing in vitality. The process is extremely slow, but the trend is clear.
What should we do?
To start with, plan for every potential scenario, including, of course, the worst-case scenario. I am well aware of Durin's past, and I sincerely hope that things never escalate to that point. Still, we need to be prepared for every possibility. If the prophecy is true, and Durin's heart will one day beat again, I'd like to hope that whatever rises from the dead is no evil dragon, if you understand what I mean.
Kind of? But not really.
And so, when the time comes, Mr. Hat Guy, will you and Simulanka's Durin be willing to lend us a hand in our hour of need?
Huh? What's this got to do with me?
You saved the Durin of this world. I don't see that as a mere coincidence. If there is any meaning to be read into the actions of the three goddesses, beyond fairy tale whimsy alone, I can only boldly speculate that the fate of this reflected world may have a reciprocal effect upon our own world. If Durin of Dragonspine will soon come back to life, we will need many Durin's help, as well as yours, given that your fates are now intertwined.
Well, that's a nuisance.
Yeah, well, everything's a fucking nuisance to you, dude.
To be sure. It certainly won't be easy.
Albedo! There's a flying paper ship over there! Can we go see it together, please?
Sure. 2 seconds. I'll be right with you. Please give my suggestion some thought, Mr. Hat Guy.
Hat Guy, I'm back! Huh? What were you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Huh. Okay then. Let's go join the others. Everyone's going to check out the new origami ship.
All right. I'll be right there.
Are you worried about Durin?
Why would I be? Do I strike you as someone who cares about other people's issues?
Now that he's saved Simulanka's Durin, maybe he'll be sympathetic to the Durin of our world?
Quit trying to guess what I'm thinking. I'm leaving.
Bye, jabroni. Albedo was right. He needs time to think about it for himself.
Aww, what a lovely little boat! The forest fairy helped us make it.
Paimon just realized there's a lot fewer people around the Broken Sea now. Guess most of them have made their way back to the Metropole.
What a fuck jabroni. That's what I named him. There was I don't know, it was some time ago now, but there was a part where like what was it? What was his name before he became the Wanderer? Scaramouche, yeah. So originally he was named Scaramouche, and then he like underwent this really big like personality change. Like his memories got all jacked up or whatever, and then he changed to and became the Wanderer. But I think around the same time though, they let you pick his name. So I just called him Jabroni because I didn't know what the fuck else to call him.
Does this boat have a name? I can't see one anywhere. Huh? A name? Every boat has a name. At least, all the ones I've seen before.
They're usually symbolic names that represent something aspirational.
Let's go with the Durin.
Huh? You want to name it after me?
Oh, you mean to wish Mini Durin a safe voyage as he sails into a new chapter of his life beyond this world?
Your princessin approves. Let this vessel bear the name of the most esteemed dragon of the night. The Durin. Let's call it that then. Thank you, Hat Guy. Also, can I ask you a favor?
Go on.
Remember how Mom's friend said I should be able to leave this world? Well, I want to pay a visit to your world. Just a quick trip, can we?
Huh?
Is that a no?
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. If the people of Simulanka are allowed to go to Teyvat, then what's the problem with taking Mini Durin there for a visit?
I'm assuming I'll have to be your bodyguard while we're there.
I can protect myself. And I'll do what you say. I won't fly off on my own, I promise. Please, can I go?
It'll be up to you to stick close. If you disappear on me, don't expect me to come looking.
Got it! I'll stick close!
Why don't you take the Durin? Now you've given it a name, it'll be a maiden voyage for the boat and a brand new journey for you.
Are you leaving, Mini Durin? Okay. Well, make sure
you come visit me in Mondstadt so we can play together again. Klee will draw you a map to show you the way.
Though our time together has been as fleeting as a ray of light in the depths of the long night, the Immonokreich will welcome you with the grandest of music ceremonies on the occasion of our next reunion. As surely as the stars in the sky watch over us, we shall meet again.
What Mein Fräulein means is that you're always welcome to visit her at home as well.
Cool! Ah, I have so many new friends now! I'm so happy!
Are you done yet? If you want to leave, then get over here.
Take care.
Thank you, everyone! Thank you so much! The blessings you gave me are more precious than any treasure, and more beautiful than any fairy tale! Next time, it will be my turn to make your wishes come true!
Alright, well. I do believe that is the end. Damn, that didn't fill up my encounter points. Well, do this. Collect 50 excerpts. Okay. I guess we got this deal here too. Kale tells you Sumeru. What, the thing about Tanari, I guess? Guess that's what this is. Well, I guess since we haven't got all our encounter points yet, we might as well go ahead and do this. So oh no! It's not voiced. I have to voice everything now. Damn. Okay. Oh, right. Didn't Kale say Sumeru City has been pretty lively lately? Aren't you even a little curious? Sounds fun to me. Right? Paimon agrees. Then let's go see what's going on. For our first stop... Oh. I didn't disable this. The auto skip or whatever. Okay. Let's see. What? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Oh, it's Faruzan. Look, that's Faruzan over there. Do you think we should ask? I don't even remember what Faruzan's voice sounds like. Ugh, even just glancing at the borrowing records gives me flashbacks to how awful that book was. How irritating. Faruzan, what are you doing talking to yourself over here? I am Madame Faruzan after all. It's not out of place for me to mull things over out loud, wouldn't you say? But in this case... never mind, forget about it. Why'd the two of you suddenly decide to drop by? Well, about that. We heard something about a party and didn't want to miss out. Kale told us that Sumeru's the place to be now. Apparently tons of interesting things are happening, so we thought we'd ask around. Any idea what she was talking about? Interesting things. What might Kale find interesting? Tainari's tail getting so fluffed up like a ball of tumbleweed? Or Sino climbing a tree and getting his hood caught on a branch? Whoa, we really missed all that? Seriously? And nobody thought to tell me? Still, she said there was something big everyone's been talking about. Can you think of anything slightly more significant? More significant. Ah. Is something the matter, madame? Well, now that you mention it, it must be what I think it is. Recently, rumors have been going around about a certain book. Eek! That's a classic horror story opening. It's not some kind of forbidden tome or anything like that, is it? Forbidden tome? Ha! As far as I'm concerned, it might as well be. Tell me, have you ever read one of those really, really, really badly written detective novels? I don't think I have. Paimon has. Paimon has. Tell me exactly how bad it was. Oh, leave this to Paimon. For example, the type where you start off thinking it's a locked room murder mystery, but it actually turns out that the whole building was just moved? That's right. Or it's supposed to be based on pure reasoning and logical deduction, but at the end it turns out that the culprit is some kind of superpower. Exactly. Or it starts out super serious, but in the second half, it just reveals that everyone lost their memories out of the blue. Or it's set in a mountain village in the middle of a snowstorm, and the police officer who's been portrayed as a serious figure throughout the whole story suddenly turns out to be the murderer, without even the slightest hint of foreshadowing. You're both being way too specific. Ahem, my apologies. I let myself get a bit carried away there for a moment. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I did borrow a book like that a few days past. So you borrowed a badly written book? But that happens to the best of us. No, that's the problem. Blizzard swept mountain villages, superpowers, police officers who turn out to be criminals. This book had it all and more. Reading it was tantamount to torture. And despite how complicated it wasn't engaging in the slightest. But there have been all sorts of rumors circulating about this book. Because of the strange marks drawn over all the pages, people were saying that it must be concealing secrets. Do you think there's treasure involved? I'm not sure, but there must be many who believe so. Not only have more and more people been borrowing it, but they've also been specifically asking for the marked up copy. Have you borrowed it too? Yes, I have. As you well know, I am a scholar, so it's only natural to have a bit of curiosity. So, just what secrets does the book at the center of the rumor actually hold? I read through carefully from start to finish. Most of the marks are circles, but the beginning and end points of each stroke differ, as does the color of the ink used. Most importantly, all the names of people in the book have been circled. Not only that, many of them are adapted from famous figures in Sumeru's history. Some speculate that these marks must have been left by different scholars over the eras, each researching the book's secrets, each searching for a name they believed in. Others believe that they are a kind of notation made by different people belonging to the same organization, and that the names circled are their code names. Still others think that it is some kind of encryption cipher, but even after finishing it, I came no closer to uncovering the mystery. Not only was reading it a complete waste of my time, but sheer absurdity of the shoddy excuse for a plot several times over. I was so I was so angry that I returned the book immediately. And when I came to the house of Dinah today, I found lots of people skulking around. I suppose they're all still looking for that thing. And no wonder you zoned out like that. Paimon's guessing you won't be borrowing any more detective novels anytime soon. Indeed. Paimon, Harima, surely the two of you must understand how I feel? Don't worry, madame. I feel your frustration. Oh, what's the book called? We'll borrow it and take a look ourselves. It's called Reasoning Knows Not Time of Day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. Yeah, ... Sounds more like the title of a light novel. Tell me about it. Anyway, read it at your own risk. It truly is unbearably boring. Really? This is what we've... This is where the tangent is taking us, I guess. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Gonna grab some water. Okay, I am back. Alright, so...
Good roll.
I guess...
Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Take it easy. Take it easy.
There's so many books with long titles here. Let Paimon have a look. Working hard and vacationing harder. What the heck? The art of the construction of coffee machines. Who exactly reads these? Secrets of the elemental sciences. The book jacket even says expert approved. The former sage Cyrus praises this as an excellent entry-level book. And this one, a compilation and summary of common basic grammar rules for rare languages of ancient desert peoples. Urgh. Now Paimon's dizzy. It's just so many words. Come on, Paimon. You can learn 20 different... Huh?
is that Layla over there? Let's just ask her. She may know something.
Layla.
Harima, Paimon, it's been so long. Ugh. I'm still a bit tired. Didn't sleep well last night? I was reading a novel, so I stayed up late. It wasn't that detective novel that everyone's been talking about, was it?
The one with the super long name.
Huh? No. If you're talking about reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. Oh, yes. Right, yes. No, it wasn't that one. Madame Faruzan said it was really dull, so I didn't borrow it. Oh, so you're not that interested in the book's secrets? I haven't even been able to keep up with my own work, even though I'm up late all the time these days. But way more people have been interested in the book than I ever imagined. 7 or 8 in a single morning. I feel like a living signboard sitting here like this. Kaveh asked the same question, so he must be looking for it too. He was even hiding behind a ladder before, looking for something. He looked really embarrassed. Searching for something, hiding behind a ladder. He must be after Mora. That's gotta be it. So he can hurry up and pay off his debt to... Oh, wait. No. Let's just pretend Paimon didn't say anything. Layla, you're really sleepy, right? You must be dreaming this conversation. I didn't really get it anyway, but if you say so, it's a dream. Thank you. We'll keep on looking. Okay, see you next time.
It's not often Layla falls asleep so quickly. Good for her.
Paimon thinks we should go ask Kaveh now. If he's searching for the book, he must know something.
But where is he now?
Good question. But we can try hanging around where he might show up. There's a good chance he's there right now, right?
Let's just do this, I guess. Be faster. Wait, is he in here, or is he... Okay. Whoop, never mind, he's like right here.
Do you ever think we seem like a pair of thieves? Hiding here to ambush Kaveh, it almost feels like we're here to extort him or something. Paimon's not sure why that is, though. We just want to ask him a couple of questions, that's all.
Don't make it sound like we're the baddies.
Eh? That sounds like footsteps. Quick, let's take a look. Stop right there, Huh? I'll hate them. What are you doing here?
Good question. Surprising indeed. I was under the impression that you knew I lived here. Good morning. Good morning. What can I do for you?
Nothing. Never mind.
Oh? Goodbye then.
He just left. Does he have work to do or something?
Footsteps again? They're heading towards the door. Stop right there, Kaveh. Wow, what in the... What are you two doing here?
Good question. Surprising indeed. Paimon was under the impression that you'd know the only reason we'd be here was if we were looking for you.
Paimon, you don't sound like yourself. Looking for a certain book by any chance? Oh, wait, what?
Here's the deal.
I was nowhere near long enough to read that. How is it you guys know everything? Gah. And there I was, thinking I'd been super discreet the whole time. No one should have ever even have noticed.
Come on, get real. You really think that no one knows you live here?
Hey, that's not fair. Of course nobody knows. Except for Sino, Tainari, Kale, and the two of you, right? Friends are friends, so if they know, well, they know. But what if a stranger overheard us? It would be a disaster. It might even impact my career. Anyway, about that book.
You believe it contains intel about hidden treasure, don't you? Looking to get rich quick, are we?
Yeah. Are you offering to help find it? Chris Tyson. Who's that?
Shucks, why didn't you say so earlier? So there really is treasure. How about this? We help you find it, then split the loot 50-50. It's a deal.
The trans Mr. Beast? Wait, there's a trans Mr. Beast? What? Oh, wait, are you talking about... Oh, yeah, you're talking about that other guy that's in the Mr. Beast videos, right? Yeah. It's all slop for 9. I don't know, I have a feeling more than just 9-year-olds are watching Mr. Beast.
Harima, after all we've been through, it's finally our turn to get rich.
Oh, sorry. Huh? Hey, Paimon!
Huh? Is that Dia?
Bro, I swear, we are going to, like, meet every single freaking character in this game by the time we're done with this. Like, bro.
Harima and Paimon? Must be my lucky day running into you like this. Dia, you mercenaries are pretty tuned into the grapevine. Have you ever heard of a book called Reasoning Knows No Time of Day, but Suspense Always Follows a Blizzard?
Wait, you guys are looking for it too?
By two, you don't mean you're looking for it too? Darn, it does. So, does that mean we're finally gonna have to square off against Dia?
Wait a minute. Would you mind telling me exactly why you're looking for it? If it really does turn out to be something important, I'll be sure to let you know if I hear anything.
Whoa, really? From your reaction before, Paimon thought you were after it too. Don't worry. A client had asked me to get her the book, but her attitude seemed off somehow, so I didn't take the commission. She's a smart cookie though, and it was like she was hiding something, so I thought she must have had an ulterior motive. Besides, I have other things to look into right now. Compared to some commission, it's more important that you uncover the truth behind that book. Anyway, no time to lose. I've got to get going. Alright then, good luck. And don't forget to tell us if you hear anything.
Okay, well. I wonder who Dia's client could be. Hey! How are you so fast?
Flying's faster than running?
Sorry, it's a traveler thing. Alright, listen to me. It's like this. Paimon, don't get your hopes up. That book, it isn't some kind of treasure map. It's just an unbelievably unremarkable, surpassingly ordinary detective novel.
Huh? But didn't you just say there was treasure? If more people backtracked like that, Paimon'd just think they'd changed their mind and wanted to keep all the Mora for themselves. But that's not something you'd do.
No, that's... I'm sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you earlier, so I played along with what you were saying. Here's what happened. I borrowed the book a month ago. When I opened it to the first page, I discovered one of the names was printed incorrectly. That night I'd been drinking, just a little, and I was starting to feel drowsy, so I picked up a pen and circled the name. As I'm sure you know, the House of Dana always allows borrowers to annotate the books they take out. I'm in the habit of doing that too, so at the time I didn't give it a second thought. But after I was a dozen or so pages in, I realized that the names of all the characters in the book had intentionally been written slightly wrong. Maybe it would be more accurate to say that the novel itself was quite strange. All the characters' names were based on real historical figures, but rather than using their original names, they had been tweaked ever so slightly. Most people would assume that the author had made a mistake or that there'd been a printing error when they saw spelling mistakes like that. I didn't find the content particularly appealing, so I returned it before I finished reading it. But later on, I heard that the book had suddenly become the talk of the town, and that there were rumors about mysterious treasure or something. And you thought it had something to do with you?
It certainly does sound like it.
Yeah, and I also heard that now all the names in the book have been circled, not just one. I just haven't been able to figure out what in Tevat must have happened after I returned it. Did you tell anyone else that you borrowed it? Let me think. Tainari? Last time we met, I also told him all about how poorly parts of the book were written. He said I'd made it sound pretty funny, so much so, in fact, that he suddenly wanted to take a look himself. You made it sound like it was so bad it's good.
In that case, let's go find Tainari.
Well, that's fine with me, but I still have some work to finish up, and it's pretty urgent. How about I head back first and we can meet up again later once I'm done?
No problem. Hope your work goes well.
Me too, thanks. See you later then. Well. This... Where are we going here? Guess we'll just warp. Okay.
Over there. Hey, Tainari. I heard you. How's it going, Harima and Paimon? You guys sure look excited.
You tell Tainari about how you're looking for the novel Reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. As you do, you reflect once more on how absurdly long the title is, and how even just saying it aloud makes you feel tired.
Ah, that one. Yes, I did go to the House of Dinah to borrow it. Kaveh said it wasn't worth reading, but I was curious, so I went and read it anyway. The problem was, there was already 2 names circled in the book I borrowed, and the style each circle had was different. It was like some kind of game. Someone had drawn a red circle around the name of the first character that appeared, then someone else had drawn a green circle around another name. So in the time between Kaveh returning the book and you taking it back out again, someone else had already annotated it?
That's right.
Paimon's sure that the first circle was drawn by Kaveh.
Yes, no surprise there. If you stop and think about it for but a second, guessing the identity of the second annotator should be trivial.
Oh wait, you mean it was...
If there are 2 people living in a house, and one of them drew the first circle, then it's highly likely that the other person left a mark too. Good point.
Sometimes those 2 really are too much. In the end, it is as I suspected from the beginning. The first character whose name had been circled on the very first page turned out to be the murderer. Surely that's just a blatant spoiler? Like that joke where someone opens a novel and bam, there's a note in the margin that spoils everything right from the start. What kind of a joke would be so cruel?
That was one of Cyrus's. And it wasn't just a joke. He said he actually pulled a stunt like that when he was younger.
Who was unlucky enough to borrow the book after he'd scribbled all over it?
My master, Nafis, and Professor Zaha Hadi, who had a seminar with him that very afternoon. Cyrus said that Master once threatened to give him a good beating by the side entrance of the House of Dana. It was only thanks to my mother and Professor Zaha Hadi intervening that it didn't happen.
Paimon doesn't sympathize with Cyrus at all. Not one bit.
The House of Dinah has never stopped people from annotating books, but this seemed like a special case. I didn't think the book could be allowed to keep circulating like that. So I circled several names myself, laying a false trail. The best place to hide a leaf is in the forest. It's a simple principle.
Well, when you put it like that, but still.
How many names did you circle, Tainari? Let me think. Not too many, about 3 or 4. I chose them all randomly.
Then who circled the other names in the book?
There must have been others who borrowed it and did something similar. I'm just not sure why.
Who'd have thought borrowing books could be so complicated?
Wait, how many more?
Take it easy.
Look, there's Dia. Let's tell her what the real story is. Huh? Candace is there too.
So, I need to reflect a little on what I did.
What happened?
To meet you here today is surely due to the guidance of the gods. Greetings.
Candace, is this a personal trip?
Today's trip to the city is to buy provisions for the people of Aru Village, as well as help Miss Setaria deliver a message to the sages of the Academia while I'm here. On the way, I happened to see Dia sitting in the cafe looking down, so I came over to chat with her. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. It's just that I suddenly remembered a few details about that book after talking with you. Before that client had even contacted me, I had heard rumors of an exciting novel full of undiscovered secrets. Out of curiosity, I asked Sino to take it out for me. As a desert dweller and a mercenary to boot, the idea of solving a mysterious treasure map is pretty exciting.
Paimon totally gets that.
We inherited our custom of searching for the gold and wisdom in the sands from the gods themselves. But that book turned out to be dry as dust. A bunch of names had been circled, but I still couldn't figure out what the puzzle was supposed to be, despite reading the whole thing through carefully from start to finish. In the end, I started to think it was some kind of ritual or game or something, so I picked up a pen and drew a circle of my own. But later on, Miss Dunyarzad asked her parents to find a way to borrow it for her. She said the mysterious markings fascinated her, even though she couldn't get into the book itself. If they were just regular annotations, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. But these strange circles, you can't help but want to try and figure out what they might mean. That's true. So, Dia, what you're reflecting on is having accidentally interfered with other people's reading experiences? Is that correct?
Wait, hold on a second. Why did you tell Candace?
She's a warrior, you know. Sometimes she has to interrogate criminals and other things like that too. Everyone recognizes that her job is sacred, so when we need to think over what we've done wrong, we'll talk to her about it. Please, don't be too surprised, my dear Harima. To me, listening to other people's mistakes is just another way of protecting them. By speaking of your own mistakes and hearing sincere advice in return, improvement will come over time. That's the way we do things.
But all she did was draw a circle, and it's not like she was deliberately trying to mess with anyone. Besides, everyone agrees that the book itself is just bad. Don't worry about it, Dia. That's true. I was just telling Candace how bizarre it is. But be that as it may, it doesn't change the fact that it just ain't right to mess with someone else's enjoyment of a book. That's the bottom line. Anyway, Dia, please have faith that the gods will forgive your transgression. Besides, you told me about a part of the story where one of the suspects in the case ended up crawling out of the village on his hands and knees, and he was named Al-Amal. That's right. The detective in the book argued that he must have leapt across the broken bridge like a frog. Of course, you find out later on his conjecture was totally off base. Why's that? Because it turns out that Al-Amal has a superpower, so he could float right across the broken bridge. What the heck is the book even about? It sounds completely ludicrous. Al-Amal. It's simply too reminiscent of the god name of King Deshre, don't you think? Though considering how transgressive this book sounds, I don't think it's worth overthinking it. You're right. You know, I can't help but wonder what our friends at the Temple of Silence would say if they somehow got their hands on this book. I'm sure those sages would be able to unpack interesting ideas from the text we ordinary people could scarce dream of. It's normal for there to be bridges outside blizzard-swept mountain villages, and normal for them to get broken, but for a person to cross one by floating through the air? Why resort to such a lame plot device? Sounds more like something out of a comic strip. Paimon's starting to get where Farzan was coming from. If you'd gotten all excited about reading a detective novel, but ended up reading tripe like that instead. Ugh, better not to even think about it. So, where's the book now? Not sure. I returned it after I was done reading it. And back then, there weren't as many markings inside as the rumors say there are. Alright, then Paimon Detective is still on this case. Ah, fuck. Okay, where the fuck do I gotta go here? Hello. Has reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard been returned yet? There are 2 copies of this book. One's been marked up, the other hasn't. I'm guessing you're looking for the one with the marks? Oh, you saw right through us. Many others have asked for it too. I apologize, though. It seems it hasn't been returned yet. Please come back again later. Can't you at least tell us who borrowed it? Well, as long as it isn't overdue, will wait patiently for it to be returned. Disclosing borrowers' identities without proper reasoning for doing so would be a violation of professional ethics, so you'll have to forgive me for keeping that information confidential. You've got a point. It would be terrible if someone looking to steal a book started harassing whoever had borrowed it. Hey, you two look as confused as a couple of Aranara who've just run into each other head first. Are you looking for something? I can help. That's Nahida's voice. Hi there. Nahida, have you heard of a book called Reasoning Knows Not Time of Day, but Suspense Always Follows a Blizzard? Such a long name. But yes, I know the one you mean. I heard that everyone was looking for it, and it sounded fascinating, so I found a brand new copy to read myself. By brand new, do you mean it wasn't the copy with all the markings on it? Yes, that's right. I was more interested in the content of the book itself than all those rumors about hidden treasure, so an unmarked copy was all I needed. Speaking of which, it's funny. There's more than one copy of this book. But everyone's looking for the one where all the names have been circled. Are they all afraid of spoilers? Or do they actually crave them? Oh, then do you know who has the copy with the markings right now? I just so happen to have seen it in the hands of one of your friends. If you're looking for the copy that sparked all the rumors, you should look around near the Palace of Alcazar's. Okay, it's getting warm in here. I turn a fan on.
Take it easy.
Welcome back, Ox. Is that... Huh? Dory, Sino, and Sethos? Ah, darn you, General Mahamatra. Entrapment isn't gonna work. You can't do that. Hey, what do you mean by entrapment? You were the one who said you had the book. I said I wanted to read it, and you'd agreed to meet me here. Sino showing up too was just a coincidence. Pure coincidence. Would I want to stream... Rainbow? Oh, Rainbow Six? Nah, I'm not really into those kind of games. I might stream some college football though once I get my PS5. You don't play games with me. I know who you are. You're that new kid Sethos, right? I know you're a friend of Sino's. Huh, so you do know who I am. I saw how Sino was chasing you around, trying to get you to play cards, and how you found an excuse to run off after a couple of rounds right after. That left quite an impression. You didn't have to mention that. No, I think Dory's right about that. You always look for a way out when it comes to playing Invocation. It's becoming quite a problem. Harima and Paimon, you've been standing there for quite a while. Oh, if it isn't my dear Harima and Paimon, what brings the two of you to the palace of Alcazar-Zet-Array? Might it be that you have come to do business with me, the Lord Sangama Bey? Ha ha ha. Of course, of course. Please, give me a moment to conclude our business here. Then I'll be with you straight away. Anyway, General Mahamatra, as I am sure you are well aware, the means by which I had somehow borrowed this book from the house of Dinah were both completely legal and perfectly reasonable. Seeing as it isn't yet time to return it, you have no right to forcibly seize a book I borrowed. That would only be the case had you not engaged in any irregular activities. Yet just now a buyer, Sethos, came to the palace of Alcazar-Array on the basis of a mysterious message to meet a seller, hoping in vain to purchase a detective novel. What do you mean, buyer? He's one of your people. You sent him here to deliberately try to buy it and entrap me. This is not something I can acknowledge. What I can tell you is that I've had my eyes on this book for some time. Remember, it is forbidden to transfer or sell books from the House of Dana without explicit approval from the relevant authorities. Humph! I'm not selling anything, just to be clear. I'm just making the most of an opportunity. If someone pays me a little something on the side, I lend them this mysterious little novel to browse for a bit. If you don't believe me, just ask any of my curious readers. Yes, that's right. Your readers. Anyway, I was just showing him the book. Is that so? And here I was thinking you were really going to go through with an illegal transaction like this, Sethos. Huh? Wait, what? You two really aren't together? I was just really curious about this book. I finally managed to track it down, but Sino... It's true that Dory never actually said she wanted to sell the book. So she isn't the mastermind who started all this? The mastermind? Hehehe. So by your own account, it looks like you might have jumped the gun a bit, General Mahamatra. I'm not handing the book over. Humph. You may think you've played an ace, Dory, but when you opened the book just now, I saw the truth revealed before me. The book's return date is today. Ugh. That Sino sure got sharp eyes. That's right, I do have good vision. You have less than half an hour before the book is overdue. Give it to me, and I will return it. Humph. How could I just hand it over to you like that? This is a mysterious, super awesome, mega amazing paragon of illogical detective novels that is practically a treasure. I'm gonna make a fortune off of it. Should you really be admitting that out loud? I didn't say I was going to sell it. It's not like I was being serious.
Then how about this? Dory, Sino, why don't you two play a little game with the book as the stakes? That's one way of solving it. How about it, Dory? Do you dare accept the challenge? If you win, I'll turn a blind eye to the book for the time being. And if you lose, you have to hand it over.
Oh, sounds interesting. Very well, I'm in. What's the contest?
Are both of you confident in your powers of mental recall?
My memory's not bad.
Yes. And you have both read the contents of this book, correct? That's right.
Huh? Sino, you've actually read it? Oh, well, needless to say, so have I.
In that case, I'll just open up the book and flip through a few pages, and you tell me how many names have been circled. Best out of 3 wins. Sound good?
Eh? That's nuts.
What? Chickening out?
No, it's game on. Let's go.
Good. In that case, the first page.
6.
6. Both correct. Next, the second page.
I think it was 4.
I'd say 4. Oh, both of you are right again. 2 draws, so it all hangs on the next question. Listen up.
Oh?
Page 61.
Eh? What? That? I don't quite remember. 7?
I know. The answer is 5. Absolutely correct. The answer is 5.
Urk! Sino, is your memory really that good? I'm not buying it. How did you do that?
It's not accident. It's not actually because I have a good memory, but because the circling of the names left a deep impression on me. After I borrowed it, I noticed the names on the first few pages had been selectively circled by different people. Each person's penmanship was different, and moreover, I recognized 3 of the circles as having been drawn by Tighnari. Few others use the same color of ink as he does, so it was instantly recognizable.
You even know that?
Yes, I learned of that habit of his long ago. At that time, I had just been promoted General Mahamatra and would go into a secret base when I wanted to get through all the trivial tasks in my in-tray at once with minimal disturbances. I would often find Tighnari hidden away on a tree there, doing his homework. Noticing the writing implements he favored wasn't exactly detective work. In all 3 years, he's never once changed the ink he uses. Back to that book. Anyone who's read it knows that the first name circled is the real murderer. Perhaps Tighnari did not want the plot to be spoiled for anyone else, so he circled other names. Annotating or marking a book is not in itself a violation of book borrowing regulations. But why are all the other marks there? Is there some conspiracy behind them? What do they have to do with Tainari? I want to get to the bottom of this. Even if it's just for the sake of my friend, and to uncover the secret, you must become a part of the conspiracy. So, I circled all the other names that were left in the book.
What? To think you'd do such a thing. So there's no treasure at all. It was just you guys all along.
That's right. Should you wish to hide a grain of sand, bury it in the desert. And so you were drawn to it, making your plans, yet in a twist of fate, were discovered by me. No matter how vast this world is, you cannot run from the long arm of the law.
Wow, you're making a meal out of this, aren't you? You really, really have way too much time on your hands. Okay, I give up. You win. Ahem. Ahem. That's enough for today. It is time for Lord Sangamabe to return to her room for some repose. Farewell, all.
So, do you intend to take this book back to the Temple of Silence? I had heard that there was treasure hidden inside and thought it might have been something to do with the temple. I never thought that was the real story behind it. But when you agreed to compete, I had already surmised you were familiar with this book. That's why I chose that particular format. Brilliant move, bro. What's with that look?
We were just thinking, there have been more twists and turns in the story behind the book than the actual story itself.
Well, as long as you got it back, I'll leave uncovering the rest of the secrets to you. And take it... and take my leave for now. See you later, everyone. Can I borrow the book? Of course. After Sino hands you the book, you and Paimon quickly thumb through it. Though you weren't reading very carefully, you could tell that something's not quite right. The plot is wildly imaginative, and just as everyone says, though most of the names in the book seem familiar, on closer inspection, you realize that they aren't actually the names of the historical figures you thought they were at first. My good bro, I'm actually, like, getting pretty sleepy for some reason. So I'm, like, kind of spacing out. Not only that, but every name has been circled. Thinking back on this course of events, you fall silent, and then you explain the full story. How unexpected. But still, it does make sense, and it is far better than the existence of an actual conspiracy. In that case, I still have other plans. Last time I was at Caravan Ribat, I promised I'd meet Dia and Candace for drinks. Harima, could I trouble you to return the book for me? Sure, leave that to me. This plot is so immersive, yeah, I know, right? Thanks, friend. Dude. I am doing all this for, like, maybe 2/3 of an encounter point. Like, bro. Come on, just give me the damn encounter point already. Yep, Zane missed out. He missed out on the first day of Nilu, too. Just poor timing.
Take it easy.
Okay, wait, bro, where am I supposed to go here? I'm confused. Okay, wait, now it's... Well, okay, I entered here. Oh, okay. Good Lord. I don't know, this area of Sumeru is kind of confusing.
Well, we're finally back. Now let's return this book.
You really found the book? Amazing. I've been waiting here for it to be returned so I could see it as soon as possible. Ah? Seriously? How is that even possible? I circled the actual murderer?
Paimon's pretty surprised by this whole thing, too.
Let's just take care of the book problem first. Hello, this book, it's probably all my fault for using permanent ink to mark a page, since that caused a whole mess of other things to happen. Now it's all marked up like this, and there's even a risk of those marks spoiling the story, so I'd like to buy it. The whole issue should be avoidable if the Academia uses the money to buy a new copy. Would you please consider my proposal?
Mr. Kave, your idea has merit, and it is indeed a good way to resolve this situation. I'll confirm the book's price now, and then you can pay over there.
That's great. Thank you so much. Shortly afterwards, Kave accompanies the Academia staff to register the purchase of the book and pays the full amount. A staff member carefully wraps up the thoroughly marked up old book and gives it to him. What a blunder. Regardless, thank you so much for all your help.
It was nothing. We were just kind of along for the ride. Still, Kave, it'd be better if you used something more erasable to make notes in the future.
I understand. I'll never let myself subconsciously correct typesetting errors ever again. No, I mean, I'll never again borrow a book with such a long name. At least for a while. Do I care about Boogie 2988? I haven't been following it now. Ah, Alhaitham, you're here. I was looking everywhere for you. What is it? Haha, guess what I've got in this little bag here? If I had to guess, a young man's tears of regret? And what would you know?
It's reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. You actually bothered to memorize a ridiculous and boring name like that? That's just because when I was filling out the paperwork to buy it back at the Academia's office, I had to write it out over and over. Then it looks like this book has a new owner. Only because I subconsciously marked up the book with ink. Did you know that Tainari, Dia, and Sino all circled names in the book? And it all started because the name I circled was the real killer. To be perfectly honest, the moment I first saw the murderer's name circled, I knew this would happen. Wait a second. How come you've read the book too? I had the pleasure of reading it in the house of Dinah. The logic is a mess. It's just poorly written. And you left the book out in the study. So you knew I circled the killer? Then did you circle any names in the book? What do you think? So you did? The second one is mine. Why? The best way to avoid spoilers is to add a red herring. Then why just one? Tainari circled 3. I already significantly reduced the crap. I think that's supposed to say probability of the murderer's identity being spoiled for the next reader. That's more than enough. No need to worry about things that are beyond saving. And just why isn't it necessary? Using permanent ink to circle a name on the first page, that's obviously beyond saving. What kind of logic is that? I bet you just drew your circle for fun. Bro, why are they making such a big fucking argument over this? I really don't understand this shit. Like, good lord. If I must say so, then it's because the circling of the names is far more interesting than the book itself. Fair point. In the end, I only have myself to blame for using up all my pencils. I need to go buy some more. Congratulations. This one-of-a-kind out-of-print book, personally penned by the hands of so many, is now yours. You think I look happy about it? I don't even want it. If it was Paimon, she wouldn't want it either. That's a no from me too. Bro. Okay. Well, now I have 9.7 long-term encounter points.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Okay. Well.
Add Astra.
Yeah. Alright, man. Well, let's do Celeste for a little bit. Maybe that'll wake me up a bit. Okay. Ugh.
Oh, that's right, I gotta... Hold on. There we go. You're not so optimistic about Al-Haytham's chances? Okay. Oh. Almost didn't even see that shit. Oh, this looks like fun. Okay. Can't we just... No. So that's not gonna work. Ah, fuck. Bro. Oh, Kamala Harris. Well, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I mean, like I said, she's tied with Trump in the polls, so... Here, let me... Hold on. Turn this down a little bit. Ah, fuck. I don't know how to do that part there. Nice. Dude, that only took like, what was that, 4 tries or something? Wait, what the blue fuck is this, bro? Holy shit, okay. Okay. Do that. Okay, hold on. Fuck. Okay. Bro, I didn't know it was gonna fucking do that. Bro, come on. Okay. Actually not doing too bad so far. Only taking me a few tries. Ah. You suck at these type of games. Well, this is a pretty damn hard game, not gonna lie. Nope! Don't fucking slip, you fucking... Bro. Ah, fuck. Why? Bro. That is so annoying. Okay. Let me think. Yeah? God, I'm trying to like wall. Fuck, dude. Ah. I'm just trying to think of. Yeah, I should have jumped. Okay, yeah, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna have to. Wait, what? I don't know what just happened. Fuck. Oh, bro, if she wasn't fucking out of stamina, I would have had that shit. God damn it. There's got to be a way to. Fuck. I did it again. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know how else you're supposed to do that part. Why did I do that? Damn, dude. Ah, shit. Can you just farm those gems? What gems? Oh, you're talking about those things? Yeah, those yellow things, no, you can't just farm them. All they do is give you your dash back. Fuck. This seems insane, yeah, because it is insane, dude. Ah, shit. That was dumb. Dude, why? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, it's because I keep grabbing that fucking thing at the end there. That's why it's doing that. Oh, I did it. Okay. Whew. Nice. Okay, now what? Bro. Oh, okay. Dude. Whew. Okay. Okay. That's that. Alright. Let's see. Really, bro? Why would... Weird. Oh my fucking god, bro. You have got to be fucking kidding me here. Oh, shit. Up. Fuck. Just gonna do that shit, huh? Ah, oh, fuck. Almost had it. Damn. Ah, shit, I should have... That part's a little weird. Did it again. Okay. Ah, damn it. Fuck. Okay, I have to... Okay. Ah, I think I completely fucking missed it that time. Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't even... whatever. Damn, dude. That's the crux, I think, of the room right there. Is that fucking part. Oh! Oh! Ah, my gosh. Making it a little farther, but... Whoops. Fuck me. Come on now. Really? Twice in a row? Oh my gosh. Bro. Right. You fucker. Oh my god, bro. That part. What the fuck? Bro. Yeah. That part. Bitch. Fuck. Bro, that is just so fast. There's no way to get past that fucking thing. I wonder if I should... Alright. Find that right. Oh! I made it! Fuck yeah, dude. Wait, what the hell is this? Bro, are you fucking serious? Okay. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I should keep going or if I should switch to Chaos Child. What the fuck, bro? Wait. Are you telling me I have to... That's bro. There's no way to do this. Okay. Fuck. She wouldn't fucking lose stamina. Fuck. Gotta be a way to duck under that. I mean, you can't go above it. Holy fuck. This platforming sucks, bro. You have... Wait. Man. Trying to like hop on his head. Bro. Bro, like, what the fuck? sir. Ah, fuck. How the fuck I did that, but I did it. Ah, fuck, I fucked it up. There's no way to, like... This is stupid. Wait, what? Oh, am I supposed... Okay. I was like, where do I go? Okay. Fuck. about fucking time, man. Fuck yeah. Shit. Bro. That's fucking crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. So is it this one? Yeah, I got a B-side on chapter 5. Okay, well, I guess that'll be the B-side I do next. But for now, I think we'll just switch over to Chaos Child and do that for a little bit. Fuck yeah, dude. I beat that fucking thing. About damn time. All right. Hmm. Okay, so I actually didn't get to play this last night because I ended up spending the whole stream playing Celeste instead. But yeah. I don't know, there really hadn't been a whole lot that's happened with this route so far. Basically, ow, fuck me, dude. The fuck? Anyway, basically, Takaru stayed over at Kazuki's dorm for like 3 days or something. And Kurisu eventually found out. She came over to Kazuki's dorm and found Takaru there. Also, Takaru found out that Kazuki was actually acquainted with Nightheart in ESO2, and as we know from Chaos Head, Nightheart is Takumi, so he is still alive apparently 6 years after the earthquake. I think Takaru actually talked with him very briefly as well. Oh yeah, and then they watched live on the news as some reporter got fucking eaten by a monster that spawned out of that portal device that Kazuki had brought into existence. And let's see, I think that was about it. So, a minute later, I booted up ESO2 and saw that Nightheart was logged in as well. I decided to talk to him immediately. Let's see, what did he say? Things are starting to go the way they did 6 years ago. Remember the DQN puzzle? Read the wiki. He was enjoying all this. What an asshole. No, but I guess I was the same when I was following the return of the new generation madness with the newspaper club. That should be a committee. Sounds like bullshit. 100% agree, but it exists anyway. Flame Archdragon. What was the last thing? You suck, Nightheart. A vast conspiracy that controls the world from the shadows, huh? That sounded like bullshit. Even movies didn't have plots like that these days. Since there was nothing I could do about that, I'd leave it to Nightheart. What was more important to us was the portal device.
調査か。
Kazuki was looking angrily at the log of my conversation with Nightheart. I gritted my teeth, too. Even if we did investigate the portal device, what were we supposed to do then? If it was created by Kazuki, would we be able to destroy it or get rid of it?
いや、それを含めての調査だろう。
Even if she couldn't control her powers, it was Kazuki who'd created it. She couldn't pretend to ignore it. There was even a dragon running around now. More people could die.
行くしかない。か。
We might be attacked out of nowhere, like we were before. That's why I hadn't wanted to leave, but I wasn't tough enough to just leave something that dangerous out there and hide in here forever. I ran to Harajuku and got a cell phone so I'd be able to keep in touch with the others, and then called Sarika after school.
ああ、タク、どうしたの？学校来る気になった？でも残念。今日は昼過ぎから休校になったよ。
休校？
渋谷が封鎖されちゃったでしょ？だから学校も。
そうか。お前は今どこにいる？
ラックスでお茶してるよ。こっちの方は封鎖されてないから。
ちょうどよかった。頼みたいことがある。
I told her I wanted to know how many portal devices had appeared in Shibuya.
私は別に手伝ってもいいけど。
なんだよ。
のんちゃんが危ないことはやめなさいって今目の前でプンプンしてる。今すぐ電話代われっていう無言のプレッシャーをビシビシ受けてるよ。
そうか。
So Kurisu was with her too? Of course, I could understand why she'd be mad. Just like Sarika had said, after the shocking incident on the news this afternoon, the police had sealed off Shibuya over the course of a few hours. The number of people on the streets was dropping fast. Supposedly, the National Diet was holding a debate about bringing in the self-defense forces. Of course, they still hadn't gotten rid of the portal devices or the flame dragon. Damn, so they've got a dragon just roaming around Shibuya now? Bro, what the fuck? Kurisu probably wanted to tell me that there was nothing an amateur like me could do. But this wasn't like the other investigations the newspaper club had done. I glanced over at Kazuki. She was looking down silently.
こんなこと言っても信じてもらえないかもしれないけれど、あの化け物が出てきたの僕と和樹のせいかもしれないんだ。
どういうこと？
詳しくは話せない。とにかく調査の目的は単なる好奇心じゃない。あの装置とモンスターを何とかして消すための方法を見つけたいんだ。
そっか。
I guess that wasn't enough to persuade her. Or so I thought.
オッケー。のんちゃんは私が説得する。
本当か？
それと、しんちゃんも連絡欲しがってたから協力お願いしてみたら？きっと喜ぶと思うよ。
ああ、そうだな。連絡してみる。
うん。
で、タクは花ちゃんと一緒？そっちは2人で行動するの？
ああ、そうするつもり。
じゃあ、私は深センから渋谷駅の方へ向かってみようかな。のんちゃんとお散歩デート。
頼む。ただし、もしポータル装置を見つけても絶対に近づいちゃダメだからな。
オッケー。
それと日が暮れる前には家に帰るようにしてくれ。クルスにもそう伝えて。
オッケー。
本当に分かってるのか？特に尾上はマイペースに突き進んでいくところがあるからな。
そうかな。そうかも。でもほら、私ってコソコソするの得意だし、誰にも見つからない自信あるよ。
それは知ってるけれど、
とにかく注意して行動してくれよ。
オッケー。じゃあ報告は明日ってことでいいかな。
学校は明日も休みだっけ？だったら昼頃に部室に集合しよう。
オッケー。
After I finished giving my instructions to Serika, I made the same call to Ito. When I asked for his help, he was a little too eager to agree. He seemed like he'd been really bored the past few days, and the frustration had been building up, he'd said. So I had him head north from Ebisu toward Shibuya Station. Once I'd finished telling him everything he needed to know, I hung up.
Kazuki, 僕らも行こう。
We decided to head from the dorm to the station, checking every back street and alley we found along the way. The first thing we did was head for the school. It was dead silent. There wasn't a single car. Not only were there no Hekiho students, there weren't even any pedestrians. Had Shibuya ever been this empty at any time since the quake? 6 years ago, there had been rubble everywhere, and I'd felt so alone as I'd faced what seemed like the end of the world. But this seemed different. It didn't seem lonely. It seemed strange. The town was still pristine, but all the people were gone. It was like a ghost town. All the shops had their shutters lowered. They'd closed for the day, it seemed. Everyone had run off as fast as they could. It made sense after what they'd just seen on live TV. We tried to pay as much attention to our surroundings as possible as we headed forward. We were especially careful at intersections. Another monster like that dragon could come rushing out of the shadows at any instant. If we ran into one of them, we wouldn't stand a chance. I could hear the faint sound of someone yelling into a microphone in the distance. I could see a patrol car in the distance moving slowly. There was probably an officer inside the car using his microphone to urge people to evacuate. The car was slowly heading towards us. If we stayed out here, the policeman would tell us we had to leave Shibuya. That would be the end of our investigation.
Kazuki, こっちだ。
I ducked down a narrow alleyway so the car wouldn't find us. I felt like a criminal running from the police. Of course, if the portal device's appearance really was our fault, maybe that wasn't totally wrong. We ran left and right through the maze of alleyways and finally came out in front of the parku. I gasped at what I saw there and quickly hid in the shadows. Kazuki wasn't as quick as I was, so I grabbed her hand and pulled. I ended up pulling her tightly up against my body with my arms around her. I quickly let go. Kazuki didn't seem bothered by it. She just adjusted her glasses. This time I quietly popped my head out to take a look. There was another portal device in front of the parku, and around it were 3 monsters. Bro. One was a yellow and black dragon. Was it a different colored version of the one that had eaten the reporter? Now that I saw it up close, I was astonished at its size. The other 2 were 2-legged giants, covered in thick white fur, a little less than 3 meters tall. Their arms were as thick as tree trunks. Fortunately, none of them seemed to have noticed us.
Poison Arc Dragon とスノーリッチが2体かも。
どっちも円数2のモンスターか。
Kazuki nodded. It really did feel like I was looking at a computer model. It didn't seem real. I smelled something kind of rotten. It was a stinging stench that hung in the nose. I could see several red lumps around the feet of the monsters. I looked closely to see what they were, and quickly realized they'd once been human, and now they were just bloody lumps of flesh. They'd been crushed, torn apart, and left there. And it was more than 1 or 2 people. There were at least 10 of them lying on the ground. When the number of portal devices had increased, so had the number of victims. Only then did I finally realize that the stench was coming from the corpses. It was so awful I wanted to throw up. I'd seen the reporter die on the news today. It had been a shock, but it had also felt like seeing a movie. It hadn't seemed real. But this smell was different. It was all too real. It told me what I was seeing was real before my brain had even started to process it. But I couldn't just stand here in shock. I needed to continue my investigation.
これで現実化したポータル装置は3つ目だ。
Which meant it was safe to assume that there was a fourth and a fifth. How many of them were we going to find? Ito might be fine, but what about Serika and Kurisu? Maybe asking them for help was a mistake. I hadn't realized Shibuya was so dangerous.
あれを消す方法あると思う。
Kazuki shook her head helplessly.
消せればそれが一番いいかもだけど。わかんない。
これまではどうだったんだ。これまでにも和樹が現実化してしまったものはあったはずだろう。そういうのはその後どうなった？現実化したままずっと存在し続けているのか、それとも何かのタイミングで消えたのか。
For some reason, Kazuki smiled. Her smile was a mix of sadness and resignation. It was the only answer I needed. She seemed to be saying that there was no way we'd be lucky enough that they'd just disappear.
だったら渋谷はずっとこのままなのか。
Suddenly I heard the faint noise of a car engine behind me. Just as I spun around, I heard the roar of a beast drown it out. I looked down the hill and... I saw a patrol car barreling toward us at top speed. Behind were 5 or so monsters storming after it. There were other monsters? And they weren't just wandering around near the portal device, but moving around the city? All 5 of them were the same types as the ones near the portal device. 3 were hairy giants, and 2 were dragons. And they were pretty fast, too. Even the cop car couldn't shake them off. Wait, that meant the car was bringing the monsters to us.
円数と同じ。トレイン行為やるプレイヤーはクズまたはバカかも。
I didn't know if it was a common thing that people did, but I understood the nuance. I pulled Kazuki by the hand and ran down the stairs to a shop that sold grilled beef tongue. At the bottom of the stairs was the entrance to the store, but all the lights were off inside. We would hide inside and wait for them to pass. I couldn't see what was going on outside from here. My only option was to rely on the sound. I could hear the sound of the police car and the sound of the monster's footsteps shaking the earth. Kazuki gripped my hand tight. If they'd already found us, just imagining it made me shiver. I didn't think those huge monsters could fit down the tiny stairs, but was hiding down here a good idea? There was nowhere to run. Kazuki and I instinctively clutched each other tightly, holding our breath and concentrating on the sounds outside. I could hear the squeal of tires as the patrol car turned down the intersection in front of us. The monsters howled again. The earth shook even more violently. Please don't notice us. All I could do was pray. The sounds got further away. I couldn't hear the police car either.
やり過ごせたのか。助かった。大丈夫か。
It was then that I realized that Kazuki was clinging to me, or more specifically, I was clinging to her. I'd been holding her so tight that her chest was heaving up and down in pain.
ごめん。
I quickly backed away. Kazuki fidgeted a little and took several deep breaths. Kenji Minamikata, the Cool Cat Press author, would have been able to come up with the perfect dandy remark to say at a time like this, I bet. I walked up the stairs and took another look at the portal device in front of the parku. The monsters were gone. The police car had drawn away the three monsters that were around the device. We might be able to make it past now. Two of us looked at one another and out from the stairs. But as we tried to run down Spain Hill, we saw something and froze. The portal device was shining with a strange golden light. I could hear a loud noise, like clashing metal. I watched in shock as the light around the portal device began to coalesce into a monster. It was the same thing I'd seen on the news, which meant that
また出てくるぞ。
I motioned to Kazuki and we quickly turned back. By the time we made it back to the school, we were both too out of breath to run anymore. Were the monsters just going to keep appearing? If so, then maybe no one would be able to live in Shibuya anymore. And it would be our fault. I suddenly heard a brief blast from a siren. It was another patrol car. Was it the one that had been training the monsters earlier? But I didn't see any monsters around. The patrol car stopped in front of us. The driver's side window opened and the officer within spoke to us.
さっきこっちの方に別のパトカーが来なかったか?
Kazuki and I both nodded.
どこで見た? どっちに行った?
パルク前で。
I didn't know which way it had gone since I hadn't seen it myself. As we stood there in silence, the policeman motioned to us.
とりあえず君たち乗りなさい。こんなところを歩いていたら危ない。安全なところまで送るから。
でも、
死にたいのか。化け物がうろついてるんだぞ。ほら、早く。
I almost told him that he should blame the patrol car that had been training back there, but I changed my mind. The policeman was risking his life trying to protect us. He was fighting to get people out of the city, even if it meant facing the risk of being attacked by monsters. I couldn't turn him down just because I wanted to continue my investigations. The next day we all gathered in the club room. Ito had come all the way around from Harajuku, he'd said. It wasn't safe to walk around in Shibuya anymore. The school itself was supposed to be closed, which made sense because of the portal device on the roof. But strangely, no monsters had appeared from the school's portal device. I didn't know why, though. Kurisu looked pale. Whenever I looked at her, she was silent and concerned. That was a normal reaction to what was happening in Shibuya, I thought. For his part, Ito didn't look tired at all. Whenever my eyes met his, he would poke me with his elbow.
おいおい。お前、和樹といつの間にそういう関係になってたんだよ。そういう関係って？とぼけんなって。お前はリア充じゃないと思ってたのに、まんまと抜け駆けしやがってこの子の。それにしても、尾上でも女帝でもなく和樹とはな。ああいうのが趣味だったとは意外だぜ。
Bro, why would it be Kurisu? Like, she's like a sister, bro. He wouldn't go for her.
やっぱあれか？スルメの口移しとかしてイチャイチャしてんのか？イカってところがエロいな。くっそー！
What the hell was he talking about? Was he stupid?
伊藤くん？
Kurisu glared at him. The ice in her stare was well below freezing.
そういうゲスな話をするなら、今すぐ出てってくれる？
すいません。
Kurisu sighed and opened her bag. She'd brought an especially big bag today. She took some wrapped up boxes out of the bag and put them on the table.
和樹と一緒に後で食べなさい。
I unwrapped them and saw that they contained sandwiches.
別にいいのに。
いいのにじゃないでしょ。コンビニやスーパーがいつも通りに開いてると思ってるの？油断していると食事に困って大変なことになるわよ。
To be honest, I was incredibly grateful. Just like Kurisu had said, none of the stores were open. Last night we'd had to go all the way to Tomigaya.
あと来てないのは尾上だけか。大丈夫かよ。
He was right. Sarika wasn't here. I just set the meeting time to around noon, so it wasn't like she was late, but I was still worried. Shibuya was swarming with monsters right now. If one of them attacked her on the way to school... Just as I was thinking about going to look for her, the door to the club room flung open and Serika came running in.
ああ、みんなもう勢ぞろいしてる。遅刻しちゃった？遅れるなら連絡しなさい。状況が状況なのよ。ごめん。誰もいない学校ってワクワクしない？ついつい体育館の方までぐるーっと回ってきちゃった。
Was that why she was late? I didn't know whether she was brave, thoughtless, or just dumb. I didn't know how she could laugh at a time like this.
ああ、ねえ、ひなちゃんは呼ばなくてよかったの？
なんで有村？
She wasn't part of the newspaper club.
手から火を出す人に襲われたんでしょ？あれと関係してるのかなって。
関係はしてるけれど、していないって言った方が正しいかもな。
それ、日本語になってないぞ。
Yeah, it really doesn't, does it?
少なくとも、あの女はもう僕らを襲ってこない。と思う。
I wasn't sure that I'd never see her again yet, but...
有村はあの日大丈夫だったんだよな。
うん。私たちがずっと一緒にいたから。その日は有村さんも青葉寮に泊まらせたの。翌朝にはだいぶ落ち着いたようだったから帰らせたんだけど。
Then there was no need to worry about her.
さて、それじゃあ始めさせてもらっていいか。
Alright. I'm gonna be... Oh, I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Whoa, what the hell? Playing fucking Magnet Man. Magnet Man? Why are... Wait, why are Ox's comments showing up now? Weird. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here tonight. And we'll probably pick this up again tomorrow. I think I'm probably done with Genshin Impact streaming it for a while. I don't think there's really anything else with this event that I I think would be interesting enough to really stream. It's from here on, it's just going to be maybe one more quest and like just some of these mini games that they got. So so I'll focus on Celeste, at least getting I guess to the heart of the mountain or whatever, and we'll see if there's anything else to the game beyond that. So yeah, I will I'll stream some Celeste tomorrow and some more Chaos Child as well. So yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.